Okay, I'm going to turn this light on. It's very dark. It's very dark outside. We're in front of the window, so we're not so dark. But, we're still dark because, it's raining. Hey, Dirty. Hey, Dirty. Cute, cute. Oh, cute, cute. All right, so we're live. Your friends will be here soon. Yes, all of the ladies will be here soon. They all love to see the highway. Yes. Okay, you gotta get down. You just have to. Come on, get down. Here's your treats. Okay, you took out the camera with you while you went. All right, let me get this straight. I apologize to anybody who got dizzy. Okay, where are we at? This is so stinking cute. But I have to take the spiral out of it. So, all right. Well, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? How are we doing? What's going on? Oh. All right. Let me do this. I meant to do this the other last night, but I forget. Honestly, I was tired and I just wanted to go off to bed. So I did not clean up this mess. Huge mess. Huge, huge, huge mess. All right, there we go. It's all better. Okay. All right, so what's going on? A little early this morning. I apologize. But my computer's been running very slow, and I didn't want to run the risk of being late. So I decided to go early. Just a minute or two, but Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're at the point where we need to make the book cloth, and I'll be honest, I didn't do it. I just didn't. So we do have a couple of decisions to make, though, because we have 2 book covers, and we have 3 things of fabric. Now, I think this one is good for the dark, for the second journal. It's these two. I'm just not sure. I don't know. So I think we're going to use this one on the dark one. So we'll make that into book cloth. And then I'll just use just a solid color on the inside. But this is my issue. I don't know. Like, I gotta see what this looks like if it was a book, though. It might be too much, No, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the inside or what I'm going to do with the other one. It's a dilemma. Okay. I will figure it out. Okay. Oh, okay. So, since I can't figure that out, and I need to, we're going to open this up. And I'm going to get all the paper out of it. Let's start with that. Where have my pliers gone? Where can they be? So, I'm going to open this. So, Amy and I have taken a few days off. And we're going back to work tonight. Okay. I just love this paper. But let's be honest. None of us need this much of it, right? Okay. There we go. And I got a nice comb out of it. So, what the hell. And we got some book board. I can always cover these and use them to make, a different cover. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's take a look at these. I like this. Not so fond of that, but I like this. Oh, see, I get this. So it's 3 alternating sheets, I think. Yep. So it's 3 alternating sheets. And it's like a lined page. And then a place to put a picture with a line. You could put a picture and a line. And then, a picture and a line. So we'll divvy these up. I don't need all this. Okay, so that's that. And let's see. So I went shopping yesterday. I don't normally do that, Well, I haven't done it in a while. But yesterday I went to one of my shops that I don't really go to that often. But the way that they work it is it's like a step down price. So you get like the price. And if it's more than 30 days, then it's so much off. 60 days, it's so much off. 90 days, so much. And if it's there more than 90 days, I think it's like 75% off. So I did a little shopping. Good afternoon, Miss Francis. Let's see. Well, I got a bunch of these. And we're going to do something with this. I'm going to do a project with these. So, I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but we're going to do a project with that. A couple of projects, actually. I found some Timmy stuff. Yes, I did. And I found some other interesting things. I found some rub-ons. These are Melissa Francis. Let's see. Mateo Enterprises. Not a name I normally see, but I found some of these. I got some tissue paper that I'm going to use for some holiday projects. That's kind of cool. See, 2 different kinds. I got that. I got the book I just tore apart. I found a roll of high-tack tape. This is from Xyron. And I like this stuff. It is double-sided. It's a nice width. It's 1/4 of an inch. So I got that. What else did I find? Oh, I got some Mr. Huey's. Hi, Carla. I got some Mr. Huey's what? Did I get those? I think I got 4. 4 of the Mr. Huey's masks. So they look like that. They're all the same, unfortunately, but let's see. I got some vintage stuff. I got some really good stuff. Yeah, so two, 9. Thinking 12s. Does it? Yeah, does it? mean, I would never, I don't know, maybe 6. I don't know. I have to kind of look at it and see, what's here. But we will see. Okay, let's see. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me put these away. Because I will screw them up if I leave them out here. It's over there. See what I mean? So it's raining like crazy here. Like rain, stop, rain, stop, rain, stop. It's weird. I mean, crazy. Not like in a lot of rain. I'm talking like it's weirdly raining. Okay. All right. So unfortunately, we can't move forward until I figure out the book covers. Like I said, I bought fabric for it. I made the covers. We did those first. And I bought fabric. Now this I thought would work really cool for the dark version, but I couldn't find anything I liked for the other one. And I have two. Let me get this out of the way. But I don't know which one I want to use on the other one. Like, I don't even think either one of these really works. I'm just not, I'm not feeling it. Let's say that. So, these fabrics have not spoken to me. So I do need to figure this out. What I'm gonna use on these journals. Because nothing's working. Yeah, like it's pretty, but it's not, it's not the right thing for this. So I'm going to have to go in search of different fabric. So I will do that today. As soon as we're done here, I will go and look because, it doesn't take a lot. I need about half a yard, to cover these. So I'm going to go and look and see if I can find something, anything that will work for these. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so these are the 3 signatures. And see, I think they're going to fit nicely in there. You know? Well, that's that one. Let's see how the other one fits. All right. So this is the other one. We've tabbed it all up. We still need to do the tabs on this one. So, maybe we'll cut some of those. And I think that's going to fit nice in there. And so I'm going to have 2 books with the same size, So this one, I'm going to put a rubber band around this and put it over here. And let's start working on some tabs for this. I'll get my punches. Be right back. Okay, we got tab, and a whale tail. Okay. Now, we have pieces of some of the paper that we used in here. See if there's anything else in here that we might want to use. Okay. So we'll just start punching some tabs. We'll do some whale tails first. Okay, so we got some whale tails. And this is going to be a little bit difficult because these are kind of heavier cardstock. And they don't like to, fold. So let me get... You grab this. Oh, Boney, where's your buddy? There it is. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-score this so that, it's easier to work with. Do, 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 do. Yeah, fabric's getting expensive. Ridiculously so. And Hobby Lobby got rid of like half their fabric. I don't know why, but they did. And then Walmart didn't make anything any better. They went to that Waverly fabric. And not only does it limit your choices, but you have to buy it like in certain sizes. And most people I know don't even, need that much fabric. got a couple of those. And we're going to do a couple more of these. So why am I scoring this on the top? Anybody know? Let me guess. Daddy went outside without you, and you're upset about it. But he did try to get you to go with him. You just ignored it. Is that about right? Beaver got my punch. Hold on. There we go. Okay, good. Let me get rid of the dog. You can go outside? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Big doofus. Hello, Christine. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they got rid of probably 90% of their fabric department. I was in there the other day and I was just like, what? 2, 3, 4. And we have some whale tails. Okay, so again, the reason I'm scoring these on the top is because this particular paper tends to crack. So I'm making valleys so I can make hills. Especially where it's got that glittery stuff. That'll crack. So valleys, hills, valleys, hills, hills, valleys. Hills Valley. Thank you, my dear. I would appreciate the watch time. We'll try not to say anything overly vulgar when you're meeting. I know you're not taking us to the meeting with you. But we can pretend. Okay, right there. This one. Okay. All right, so now we need more. But we need, normal ones. Let's take a look at what we've got. I have this. Let's make a couple out of this. There we go. Okay. Just have to get it right, It just has to be in the exact right spot. go. On that side down. Get this side moved down. This apparently does not want to be a tab. At least not in here. All right, we're going to try this again. Let me get this out of here. Okay, we're going to try option number 2. That is le sticky note. Le sticky. Okay. Hey, man, get in the slot. Thank you. Okay. Why is this being so difficult? Haha. I win, you lose. It just did not want to pop, did it? Okay, let's see. What else? I have some of this. This will work, right? Yes, okay. Let's cut a piece of this. I don't think I'm going to get that in there for a second one. Let's see. Oh, crap, it worked. Okay. This one came apart, though. It's okay. All right, let's see. What else? Whoa. We'll do, just some black one. Or we can throw that one on the floor. That's always good. Yeah. I'm good at that whole throw things on the floor thing. All right. With those. And I think I'll try one of these. And one of these. All right, now this is not nearly enough. We all know this. Okay. Let me go in here. Let's see if I got anything in here that we can use. Well, we've got some of that. Some of that. One piece of this. I was watching somebody yesterday, I think it was. I don't remember who it was, but I was watching somebody. And they were cutting tabs with their whale tail on like Frankenpaper. And I was thinking to myself, that has got to be a difficult cut, you know? So yeah, anytime I'm using the glossy paper, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, throw a valley down it so that when I cut it, it doesn't come out ridiculous. Oh, man. That's that one. Great. That paper fits so perfectly, it's now jammed in there. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. And I'm going to do one of these this way. We did that one, so we're going to do this one. Okie dokie. I'm telling you, I watch some weird stuff. I have to admit, some of it is viewer stuff. You know, people send me stuff and go, hey, can you do this? And sometimes I can, and sometimes I cannot. And sometimes I can, and I just won't. All right, let's see. These still have to be folded. Do a couple of whale tails in this. Okay. All right. I think we have enough to get started. All this stuff. Stay there for now. All right. Because I'm going to need you to do this. Here we go. Maybe not. Well, I will on the thicker ones. All right. Go get that one. This one, which is not quite. There we go. That's better. That one. And that one. think we're going to do this one this way. There. This one. That, and then these we're going to have to score because they're 110 pound. These are thick ones. So, hey, Mary Kay, what's up? Been a while. All right. We now have tabs aplenty. Well, not aplenty, but we have some. All right, let's get started on the first part. Now, this, I think, is okay. I mean, I'm kind of in the thought process that I'm going to add one more page to this. So you know what? I'm not going to tab this just yet, because if I do add a page, then the tabs are going to be weird. Let's do this big fat section, shall we? Let's do this. No. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one. All right, so I'm going to get the ink, and we're going to ink as we go. Both sides. You got to remember, you got to ink both sides. My phone is being weird today. Yes, you did take most of the summer off. You know what, though? It's okay. Everybody needs a little me time. You know? And now that we glued that, I threw it on the floor. It's okay. All right, so this one's going at the top. Not quite all the way to the top, but, you know, 90%. All right, we have one tab. Let's... I'll get the right one. It just takes a minute, you know? Yep. And I've done them that way. But if you have to punch, use it. That's the way I look at it. So the place that I went yesterday, I did my shopping. They've been after me for a while to put my stuff in, in their shop. Because they don't just do thrift, they do like consignment type stuff too. Now, my problem with that is I don't want people touching my journals. I don't want people to touch them, when they are looking at, to buy them. Like, I don't mind, if I do a show and people, touch my journals, I'd expect it, but I'm there. I can put tags back where they belong. I can put paper clips back on pages. I can do all that stuff. I can't do that if I put my stuff in a shop and leave it in a shop for an extended period of time. And quite honestly, I don't want to have to go over there every single day and put stuff back together. And then people are getting stuff that, is, I don't have any control over it. It's not my standard, And the people that are there, the workers, lovely, absolutely lovely people. But I gotta watch my babies, man. Okay. So, but Amy was in there with me. And Amy said that I should probably put, some of the home decor type stuff I do, like the Dollar Tree projects and stuff. She says, now that's something that, you could put in there. I don't know, but it was a suggestion. All right. Just, okay. So we're tabbed at the top heavily, and then we're going to tab the next section. At the bottom. I should probably put the rubber band back on that. Yeah, okay. Hi, Janice. How are you, my dear? No, this is a cash and carry place. If I put a journal in, they're going to sell it. That person's going to take it home that day. So, now I did think about putting, printing pictures of what's inside the journals, or doing a video flip through of the journal and adding a QR code to it. That way they can scan it and look through the whole thing. It's just an idea. Trust me, we all speak spell check. We all speak spell check. All right, we're gonna put this right about here. You goober, go on there. Do what you're told. Okay. All right. I need. Ink first. So, it's damn humid here. We don't usually get humidity because it's a desert. You know, it's dry. It is so humid here right now. I am ready to live in the shower. Because it is so humid. I hate humidity. Really do. Okay, we got that. We'll do one more down here. We'll do this one. Okay. No, I live in Vegas. Worse. I live in Vegas. Okay, this has got to get like between her wings. There we go. All right, so this one's tabbed at the bottom. Top, bottom. This one's going to be tabbed all the way down. In it goes. All right. I'm going to put a rubber band on this. Those we're going to save for the other half of this. So let me get these all gathered up here. We'll put a clip on them. Okay, that one there, this, that one, and this one, and this one, and that one. I need a clamp. I need a clamp. Clamp. Ducky. Okay. Yeah. Well, it rained a little bit earlier, and like I said, it's been like it's rain, stop, all day since I got up this morning at about 7:30. All right. So I have a question. If you're going to use a book page and you're going to make a video and you're going to actually list it as book page, blah, 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 why do you then cover up the entire book page? Somebody help me out with this. Because when I go and I see something that says book page envelope, I want to go and see a book page envelope. I want to see how somebody uses a book page to make an envelope. I don't want to go and see digitals. You know? I got a lot of those in my thing today. I do. Okay. I watched a video. It was a viewer request, right? Here, we got and the person that made the video, she had this stack of these, book pages, and let's be fair, she had trimmed them all down. So let me trim this down, and I'll show you what she started with. So she had a book page that was about this big. And she's like, well, we're going to do this. And I'll just say we're going to do an envelope. She's like, we're going to do this envelope. And I was like, okay. So she folds it up. She goes, okay, so we're going to leave like an inch at the top. And I was like, cool. So she puts that down and she presses this. And I was like, all right. Then she rips out this stack of digitals. And she opens this back up. She covers the entire inside with glue stick. She covers it, puts a piece of paper on there, a piece of the digital. Then she trims around it. Then she turns the paper over. She folds this back in and she goes, oh, look, isn't this pretty? And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, it's kind of cool. I would have left this on the inside and done this, done the digital on the outside. So you had the book page on the inside. And she's like, now, she opens it back up and she covers the outside. What the hell? Then she rounds some corners, glues the edges down, and she makes this little flap thing, and she cuts it at a little bit of an angle, and she goes, okay, that's it. That's our envelope. And I'm like, this is a big channel we're talking about here. Like thousands of viewers. I just don't understand it. If you're going to take a beautiful book page, like I understand covering this part because it's upside down. So, put something on here. Let me see. Cover this. And obviously not with this paper, but, cover this and have that. No. Nopey, nope. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yes, you can fold it to where it's not upside down. But I don't know. I see some stuff and I go, that's scary. I used all that. Let me cut this part off. Right. I don't know. But like I've seen several things where it's book page and then you get there and and then they know they're annoying people. I know that they know they're annoying people. All right. Yeah, and if you're using book pages that are falling apart, you shouldn't be using them to begin with for something like a pocket, It's going to get wear and tear. I don't know. All right, so let's talk. Getting out my plethora of supplements for the day. I'm now doing magnesium for my leg cramps, and I have to take this thing's a horse pill. Horse pill, I tell you. Look at this thing. Yes, that is over 3/4 of an inch long and 1/4 of an inch wide. It's a big pill. It's a big pill to swallow. I don't know. I don't understand some of the stuff people do. So, what the heck. I don't understand people that go on to Etsy and buy overpriced stuff. Hold on. That's broken. It's broke. Ugh. Now it's fixed. Okay. I know. It's a big pill. But if I want to get rid of these leg cramps, I take 4 pills when I go to bed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I take 8 pills in the morning. I'll give you this. All my morning pills are supplements. Yes, that's why I'm taking it. The doctor gave me a prescription for statin. Didn't mention the crippling and debilitating leg cramps. I have never had so many leg cramps in my life. So now I take potassium, which I have to take a very low dose of because I'm on lisinopril. And you cannot take potassium with lisinopril. The lisinopril makes it hard for that to. Anyway, they're not good together. So I have to take a very low dose of potassium, and I've started magnesium, and I take a B12 every day, 2 allergy pills, my menopause pill, and my head pills. And then at night, I take my vitamin D, my low dose aspirin, my lisinopril, and my Don't Kill Amy pill. Yeah, of course I'm a mess. I'm a messy mess. Okay. In an emergency Charlie horse situation, drink dill pickle juice. Really? You have to try that. I love dill pickles. Eat them all the time. See what we learned? have to try it. I'll drink it. I don't care. I used to drink it when I was younger. Okay. I have stuff to do. I just can't do it right now. This sucks. There's a fungus among us. I got something on my feed, so we have to talk about it. I've tried everything under the sun. Okay. Where are we at? So I said I wasn't gonna have a sale this month, but it looks it's for September, but it looks like I will. I've nailed down dates. We have dates. If you have read the update, either in the community tab or over at the Facebook group, you will note that there are some dates. I mean, I will be leaving here September the 21st, and I expect us to be back probably around the 26th, 27th, somewhere in that neighborhood. We're not entirely sure on the route yet. That's why I'm saying it's, a tentative for when we're coming back. But we had to lock down dates so that hubby can get the time off work. And let's see. So 21st through the earliest we'll be back is the 26th. And then Amy and I are going to take like 2 weeks off from scaventuring because from door dashing because our butts are going to be sore from being in those seats. Let's see. I'm going to lock down dates again. I'm going to lock down the location, but that really has to do with, what the needs are for my business and for Amy's business. Because we did not go last year, and we didn't go last year because if you remember, gas prices were over $5 a gallon. And we would have had to have taken probably $300 to $400 more than normal for that trip. And to be honest, that just cuts into what we can spend. You're getting your boobs squeezed. Woohoo! I don't get mine done. I don't get it done because unless there's, history of some kind or indications, it's not recommended. You gonna go get your boobies plattered? I will guarantee you that if they had to do that to a man's testicles, they would find another way of doing that. Actually, they have another way. Ultrasound's actually a better test.
Less intrusive.
It's less intrusive. And to be honest, if something's there and they squish it, they could pop it and actually cause problems. Whereas ultrasound doesn't. But I'll guarantee you that when you go in, you've all heard this story. There was an abnormality. We're going to do an ultrasound. You've had a lump, so they have to keep an eye on it. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see. Ooh, I ordered in. Nobody tell Arlene though. I ordered in more seam binding and some new colors, and replaced some that I'm out of. So, I'm sure that you have fine boobies. I'm sure they're fine boobies. Boobies. Isn't that what she says? Boobies. So, I've got 20 yards coming. Hopefully, it's going to get here before I go on my trip. Last time, it was very slow to get here, but Creativation. No. I go on a scaventure usually once, a big one once a year. No less than 1,800 miles in a big circle. That kind of looks like this. Circle. We and since Amy's been here, I've been taking her with me on the road. One, because I have a traveling companion that way, and two, because she likes to get out too. But we're not entirely sure where we're going this year. Like I said, a lot of it depends on need. Some of it depends on weather. Some of it depends on cost. Like, if I'm going down the highway and I can make a right and go 5 miles and hotels are $20 a night and they're decent, and I'm going down the same road and I can make a left and go 20 miles, 10 miles, whatever, and the hotels there are $50, I'm going to go over here every time. So, we have to look at what it's going to cost. There is one thing that Amy wants to do. It's on her bucket list, and it's high on the probabilities for this trip, but I'm not going to say anything yet. But
that means we're not going.
Is that anything like we'll see with children?
Does she just wake up in a negative attitude?
No, I've been listening for a while.
Oh, okay.
That's like when mom says maybe. She means no.
Oh, my
We'll
God.
see.
She's entertaining the idea to keep me on the hook, but we're not going.
So there's a thing on Amy's bucket list that fits into like 2 or 3 different circles. So I just have to figure out where the rest of the stuff is. We need to be sure that we hit at least 1, maybe 2 creative uses on our trip, creative reuse. And there is one store that we absolutely have to go to. So no matter what, that stop has to be in the loop. Giant ball of string. They remember.
What?
Janet says
ball of string.
giant ball of string.
It's in Kansas.
That's in Kansas. So
Close.
she's like, I was that close. She didn't tell me before we left the state of Kansas.
Well, I didn't
Flustered.
let you go, okay?
When we left Kansas, I was upset. And I drove from Kansas,
Like a fiend.
from Wichita, Kansas, to Las Vegas in just about 12 hours. I think it was 14 hours. Yes, I did. I most certainly do. My phone is set up for our travel. There is a credit card registered with Bookings.com. Bookings.com is on a locator. All Amy has to do, and her finger works on my phone, is tap the back, hit bookings.com, and it tells her all the hotels coming up. And she just books us into one. This one looks nice. Bloop. What do you think of this one? It has a pool. Like we're going to use that.
I have never said there's
That's a joke. Was it like 2 times ago that we went up to Utah that the pool was closed?
Yeah.
And we were like, damn, we wanted to use the pool. Oh, and they had continental breakfast. And Amy went downstairs to see what it was. It was like bag lunch.
It was not delicious.
It was not delicious. We were like, we need Danish now.
Where's the nearest gas station? Need those bear claws.
So I think I had gas station nachos for breakfast that day. Okay. Yeah, it was not at one of our better ones. Oh my god. I have to tell you guys, when we were on the Kansas Oklahoma City trip, and we took Shay with us, my granddaughter. She it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. She decided she was hungry. And we were in a gas station, and there was this place, I don't know, it was Cluck Hut, something, I don't know. Cluck Bucket? The Cluck Bucket chicken. She's like, can I get some chicken? And I was like, yeah, fine, whatever. I gave her money. She went in, she comes back. She's got like 3 pieces of chicken. She's like, the guy gave it to me for like $5 because it's the last of the chicken. They're closing for the night. I was like, okay. She had like some potatoes and things like that with it. And she took it back to the hotel. She's like, oh my God, this is so good. She ate it like she was ravenous, which we know she wasn't. And my granddaughter is like literally that big. Amy and I the other night were out delivering, and I went, is that? No, it's not Cluck Bucket, is it? It was Cluck Bucket. There are Cluck Buckets all over Vegas now.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes me want to try it now.
We've seen like 4 or 5 of them. Horrible. Okay. Let's do this. All right. So for our Projects of 23 challenge, the suggested project was an ATC, but you can do anything you want. But the challenge part of it was to use corrugated paper. Hold on, I have a sample. I have samples. Okay, so this is corrugated paper. It's what's inside of a cardboard box. This is also corrugated paper. It's just a smaller corrugated, and this is actually sold by the sheet. I think this came from the, I'm not sure, but I think this came from like the part of the store that sells like the model trains and stuff. And this is paper that's just been run through a paper crimper. It's not exactly corrugated paper, but if you don't have corrugated paper, this will work. If you need to get corrugated paper out of a cardboard box, just take a piece of it, spray it with some water, let it sit for a couple of minutes, and just peel off the top piece of cardboard. You're going to end up with that. Okay. So I have received this month so far from Jamie, Carla, Christine, Francis, and Sash some corrugated paper items. Let's see, what is today? Today's the 18th. I am dark tomorrow. We will have the not so family friendly feud on Sunday. And then we're going to be doing another Make Ahead project. Boy, I did a couple of those, didn't I? We're going to be doing a Make Ahead project on Monday. I did just list I updated the list. So let me take. Yeah, this is the weird stuff. Okay, let me grab one. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. Okay, so I had this hanging around, and Amy saw it. She's like, "I want to make one of those," and it's all file folders. Okay.
I love file folders.
She loves file folders. So I said, yeah. This was the prototype. I was like, there's a video. Well, Amy looked, I looked, a couple other people looked. Nobody has been able.
No video.
We have not been able to find the video. So I sort of deconstructed that, and I remade it. Slightly different than the original. But in the same theme. So here's the deal. I decided that this would be a fantastic free class. So this is coming up. Let me check. It's going to be, I think, while I'm gone. Yes, this is the missing folio mystery class. It's going to be on the 18th. It's just before I leave, so I'll be here to answer some questions. The video for it is huge. It's like it's over an hour. Okay, so break it up as you need to. I put all the standard breaks in it. You know, one part to the next. So you can still follow along. I will put a list of supplies for it in the description so that you can get those. And it is literally, there's a lot of work in this one. Okay. So that's why I did it as a class. So it's free class. And I'll be here for a couple of days before I leave on my trip to answer any questions. Yes, it does. But that's it. That's all I got today, guys. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, slam the button for me. You know, like me. I don't care. Thumb up, thumbs down. I don't really care. It is, it's an interaction either way. I'm going to find the fabric. I'm going to. I know I am. I just got to find it. Let's see what else. Check out the community tab. It's been updated. There's also links in the description box below for the Projects of 23 challenge, as well as my Facebook group. Check all that stuff out. I need a nap. Okay. All right. So until I see you guys again, stay well, stay safe, stay hydrated. Bye-bye. See you on Sunday.